Okay, what's up guys, Game Fiend, Feeding All Games saying yeah, it's Saturday and it's time for another Drum Scripted Saturday, and let's jump right into it. Raw was great. It was one of the best Raws this year. This one actually stood out for a change. Hopping right into the things that I liked. Christian came back, even though he's been cleared to wrestle for a month and a half. He came back, but I didn't understand why they had him go against Wade Barrett. I mean, Wade Barrett just lost his Intercontinental title, so you put him against Christian. Now, you're not going to have Christian lose, right? That just wouldn't make sense. So the other thing that you could see is that they're just going to have Wade Barrett lose, and that's what happened. Now, with Christian's match on SmackDown, they had him go against Drew McIntyre. Now, how come they just couldn't do that on Monday? Have him go against Drew McIntyre on Monday, and then have him go against Heath Slater or the other third person at 3MB. I mean, because you're just gonna build, him up anyway, because he just got back, and then the Shield just triple power bombed him. So, yeah, so much for building him up, and then they just literally slammed him back down. Other things that stood out to me on Raw was Alberto Del Rio versus CM Punk. That was a great match, and that ended in a disqualification with CM Punk winning and Dolph Ziggler coming out of literally nowhere and beating the holy crap out of Alberto Del Rio. Now, it seems that WWE is distancing Dolph Ziggler away from AJ and away from Big E Langston, because ever since he's came back, well, besides the payback match, but in all of these segments where Dolph Ziggler just comes from literally out of nowhere and beats the hell, because he did it on Raw and he did it on SmackDown, there's no Big E cheering him on, there's no AJ cheering him on, it's just him. So I want to see how they're going to end the separation between Dolph Ziggler, AJ, and Big E. Because I guess the thing is they're trying to make Dolph a face. They just don't know how to do it. Because if you make Dolph a face, but he's still chilling out with a bunch of heels, it's null and void. So there's going to have to be some type of explosion between Dolph Ziggler and AJ backstage, probably on next week's Raw or something, to officially separate those two, in order for Alberto Del Rio to maintain, to get to heel, for the heel turn to be complete, and to get Dolph to be the face, because they're both getting cheered. So it's kind of weird. It's almost like the Daniel Bryan. Yeah, I'll just move on right into this. It's like the Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton thing. They both get cheered. Nobody's really a face. Nobody's really a heel. They're both neutral. And Daniel Bryan went back to saying yes, yes, yes. So hopefully WWE will release the yes, yes, yes shirts, because I never got a chance to buy I never got a chance to buy it when it came out the first time. So hopefully the WWE will re-release more yes, yes, yes shirts, because Daniel Bryan wore it on SmackDown, and he started saying yes, yes, yes again. Yes, yes, yes. But anyway, moving on. This feud is interesting. I don't know if they're going to keep building on this feud, because they had two decent matches so far. But see, the thing about if they build this as their own separate feud, will they be in a Money in the Bank ladder match? That's my thing. I want Daniel Bryan to be in a Money in the Bank ladder match and possibly win a Money in the Bank ladder match and challenge for either the World Heavyweight title or the WWE title and win it, thus proving everybody that he's not a weak link. I think that should be the end of this story, to show that he's not a weak link. Now, when he gets it, or if he gets it, you do realize that he's probably going to have to wait a long time, because this is going to jump into the Mark Henry should get an Academy and Award thing, because he was crying, he brought up his family, brought up his kids, brought up his wife, and all of a sudden, just to give John Cena the world's strongest slang, saying I got plenty in the tank left, which was an awesome promo. one of the most memorable swerves that I can remember in the past 5 years. I'm probably in the last 10 years. So you got to think that, well, are they going to give Mark Henry the title? Or that moment when you realize that nothing can stop the John Cena freight train and John Cena is just going to win anyway. And that's the part that sucks about this. But who knows? Maybe WWE might, because this literally, he said it himself, that literally is the only thing that he hasn't held is the WWE Championship. That's literally it. Oh, has he? I think he has held a Hardcore Championship as well, but I could be wrong. But yeah, but that title is retired. So yeah, out of the big championships, I think that's what he meant. So this is going to be an interesting build, and Mark Henry can never go face after that. I mean, faking retirement and just World Strongest Slamming the WWE Championship was awesome. So now going back to the Daniel Bryan thing, if he did win the Money in the Bank, and let's say Mark Henry did win the WWE title, he's probably going to have to wait a while, or unless they do the whole Big Show wins and then he loses it in 45 seconds. Which that would suck for Mark Henry. But hey, who's probably gonna get it for the World Heavyweight title side? I mean, Dolph Ziggler looks like he wants to retain his title, but since the brand splits don't mean jack shit, let's see. Oh, what am I saying? There's already a rumor going around that that Dolph Ziggler is gonna be Money in the Bank, but that doesn't make sense because Dolph Ziggler never had his rematch clause. So I'm just gonna take that news that I found as a grain of salt, because how can Dolph Ziggler be in a Money in the Bank ladder match if he never got his rematch clause? To my knowledge, he never got it. So CM Punk can't be in either one because obviously he's building a storyline with Brock Lesnar. So who's up for grabs for the World Heavyweight one? Maybe they'll finally give it to Cody Rhodes. I can't see Barrett winning him because they've been burying him for no apparent reason. I don't know. The world, it seems every time this year around, the World Heavyweight title Money in the Bank is always up in the air because WWE has so much young potential. They just need to start using it. I mean, they are using it, but the next step, and it's always seemed the hardest, what's the hardest step to is putting it on that main event level. Dolph finally got there, but he got a concussion, which really freaking sucks. I mean, what a bad time to get hurt. I mean, it's nice to see that WWE is still keeping him in the main event scene, and it's nice to see that Dolph Ziggler knows how to stay out of trouble in his personal life. So hopefully he'll just be right back up there. Hopefully they'll give him the title back. But that concussion really sucked for him. That was really bad timing. But hey, people get hurt. I mean, it's a rough business. I mean, as Taz says, it's not ballet. Just because it's scripted doesn't mean it isn't real. Just think of wrestling as an action movie, but the actors are performing their own stunts all the time. But you the general people that watch this show every week, because I'm pretty sure only the hardcore fans watch this show. You guys know that. It's just the people that go, oh, wrestling's fake and gay. Well, they watch Game of Thrones or they watch Walking Dead. I'm pretty sure if they don't watch Game of Thrones, they at least watch The Walking Dead. And you go, well, that's fake, and you still watch it, right? Exactly. I don't see your point here, pointing out that wrestling is scripted. The Walking Dead is scripted. King of Thrones is scripted. Well, I get at us because we watch scripted fighting. It's just the way of the world. Anyway, in the undrama scripted news, TNA surprised the hell out of me. Nope, I'm still not watching because Aces and Eights storyline is still going on. Their rating on this past Thursday was 0.86. Which is still bad, but being that they went up against Game 7 against the NBA Finals surprised me. I thought they were going to get 0.40 or lower. I honestly did. I really honestly thought they were going to get 0.40 and over. very interested to see how the Brock Lesnar feud and CM Punk feud is going to go. I'm very interested to see how that feud is going to go. Oh, and Rob Van Dam's coming back on Money in the Bank. But you guys already knew that. I mean, there was a promo at Payback. There was a promo on both Raw and SmackDown. And Payback as a pay-per-view, my thoughts is that it's, I'm going to say so far, wrestling, just no storyline, but wrestling quality rise is the best pay-per-view this year. And for that, that's going to wrap it up for this week's Drama Script Saturday. There will always be a Drama Script Saturday, every Saturday, and probably put it past 30 seconds. Drama Script, the last week's Drama Script Saturday has been playing somewhere in the background. And I'm Game If You Know What Games, guys. If you want to contact me, the way to do that is in the description box below. And till next Saturday. I'm out of here, guys. Later.